know. Yeah. What?
You can see good. I'm fucking with you.
He slapped me? No,
Yes,
she
he did. No, he slapped you. He slapped you. He slapped you, Bert. He slapped you. Wait a minute. Slap his ass back, Bert. Fuck that shit. I got your back. I'll trip his ass.
Greetings, everybody. This is comedian See No Evil coming at you guys on a more sad note, but also a joyful note. Just recently had to say goodbye to a very good friend of mine, Blvd Bert, aka Roberto Gutierrez. Definitely taken from us way too soon. He's definitely going to be missed by basically anyone who knew him. And if you had a problem with Roberto, it probably was you. You know, I can only have great thoughts about him because he was just such a good person. You know, it was very rare that Roberto had anger towards something or someone, and if it was probably probably an argument he had with someone in his past. You know, it just wasn't rare. He didn't bring that kind of stuff to other people. You know, he told me a lot about a lot of things. I knew a lot about him. He knew things about me. You know, it was mutual. He was really a good friend. He was very, very, very supportive. You know, whenever I had a show, he would do his best to get there. If he wasn't there, he tried to get there. It was rare that he said no, he couldn't be there. Mostly because Roberto loved to have fun. He loved to have fun, and he was genuinely interested in what other people did and how he could support them. You know, he had his own lane he wanted to go down, which was music, and then he liked to act, be in skits and things like that. You know, he had his own channel on YouTube. He had his own Facebook and Instagram also. You know, a true member of the blind community. And he made sure he made friends with basically everyone that he met. You know, I met him a couple years back. I don't even remember how many years. We've probably been friends for about maybe 3-4 years. About 4 years. And since then, we've been close. You know, we went to the gym together. We went to events together. We checked out basketball games, football games together. You know, conversations. We've been in videos together, which you will see more of at the end of this video. You know, Roberto was a hard person to argue with. I mean, it just wasn't easy to do that. So losing him, out of all of my friends that I've lost within the past years, you know, he definitely was one of the closest ones. And he really came in a 3-pack. They say death usually comes in threes, and he was number 3 on the list for this year. Rest in peace to Dexter Angry, fellow comedian, and Alexia. Rest in peace to all 3 of you. You know, y'all probably are the lucky ones because you don't have to deal with doctor's visits. You don't have to deal with attitudes. You don't have to deal with anger, the evil of this world, the sicknesses of the world. You don't have to do that anymore. All 3 of them, you know, are on the list of people passing away from COVID, whether it was COVID that did it or it was complications of COVID or underlying medical issues. Either way, they put you on a list because they say you had it. And, you know, I've lost more people than them to COVID, but these 3 came within a 30-day span. And Roberto was definitely the one that hit the hardest and hit the closest to home because I spoke to Roberto basically every day, you know. whether we're talking about sports, his music, my comedy, our kids. It was just, we spoke a lot. Um, I just wish there was more that could have been done for him. And, he's not the first person to pass away in my life, definitely not the last. But when people are suffering, when they're on their last leg, maybe, there's some point where you have to stop being selfish and, get well soon. There's a point where you want their suffering to stop. You don't want them to leave. You don't want them to leave you. You don't want them to leave this earth, but you have to say, I don't want you to hurt anymore. And I couldn't get to that point. But when I found out it happened, that's all I can say is that you don't have to go through this anymore. That was my thought on top of the sadness. I spoke with him a week before he passed away. And all I can do was worry about him between that time because I did not know what was going on with him. And when people's phones are starting to go to voicemail, you know that there's a big problem, and that's what happened. And I told him the last time I spoke with him, listen, bro, whatever it is, I don't care if you have to text me, hit me up. Just let me know what's going on in there. Because I wasn't hearing much good news. Every day, I felt like they were just releasing their grip every day. I don't know. But I can't make this video all about the sad things because Roberto was a happy person. He was usually finding the fun in something. From the things that we used to do, Roberto was in the middle of a lot of things that I did, from the different venues that I was doing shows at, doing shows for other people. Roberto usually pulled up. No matter how he got there, transportation, tops, Lyft, Uber, taxi, whatever he did, however he got there, Roberto would pull up. And we'd just sit together and just clown, checking out football or basketball on TV. We listening to it and just vibing, have a drink or two, order some food, even going to the gym together and working out, trying to stay fit. And he couldn't figure out why his belly wouldn't go down. And of course now we know why. But it was fun. From us going in the gym and him getting lost. Like, Roberto, where did you go? He's like, I don't know. I'm on some machine. Where are you? Like, right where you left me. I'm still working out. I gotta find you. Gotta call the front desk. Listen, go find my friend for me, please, and bring him over here. Or take me to him. Let me find out what machine he's on. That's the kind of silly stuff that went on with Roberto. Roberto, you did all your exercise? Yeah, I finished it. Nah, man, you didn't do all of those. Yeah, I did. Stop lying, Roberto. That was the crazy stuff we used to do. It's just so sad that it can't happen anymore. I mean, still in your 30s, bro, your mid-30s. It's just way too early. I promise I feel like a vampire right now. Vampires are said to outlive all of their friends. I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. Gonna miss you, bro. I miss you already. It's only been, what, almost 2 weeks. I still pause when I think about you, dude. No matter what I'm doing. Then I could be doing good and not thinking about it, then all of a sudden a video or one of your songs will pop up, and all of a sudden I'm paused again in time. Just hearing your voice. Try to think of the happy stuff, man. I try. But it's rough, man. from people being asked to listen to your music. You know, check this out. Tell me what you think. I always gave Roberto the real. Whenever he sent me his music, like, okay, it's like, maybe you shouldn't have used a bad word right there. You know, it's like you should try to clean up your music a little bit and try to do some radio stuff. You know, try to put something out that kids can listen to too. It's like, you know what? All right, I got you. It's like you're not trying to please the hood people, man. Just try to take something off of it. Replace this word with something else. You know, I like the beat. I like your flow. Just try to use a different word right here or something. I'm not a music producer, but I love music. And that's why he used to send me his music to test it out before he sent it to anybody else. I just finished with this stuff. Tell me what you think. And I even told him, Bert, I get on the track with you. I wouldn't mind. And we were working towards that. I kept sending him beats. Hey, this sounds good. See what you can do with it, Bert. I might get on it with you. All right. I like it. Let's do a skit together. We were supposed to do a skit together. I was supposed to do a skit for his new album. It didn't get to happen. Things got pushed back. COVID happened. Different things. People playing with his money. Different things happen. It's just the way of the world. And it's not fair. But nobody said life was fair, right? So tonight, we're going to say goodbye to him with the candlelight.
That sounds like something. It ain't no birthday party.
All right, guys, hold your candles up. Hold your candles up. This is for Bert. Bert, we love you. Rest in peace. Anybody want to say something? Just say something. Bert, we love you. Who else?
Bert, we love you, bro. You'll forever be in our hearts. Berto, you're an amazing man, amazing father.
Yes, sir. We got Gary here too.
Friend.
Yes, sir.
And he always will be missed.
Yes, sir.
There wasn't a dull moment with Bert. There was never a dull moment with Bert.
You will always be in my heart, babe. I love you.
Somebody STS is here. Gone too soon. Never forgotten.
Love you, Bert. This is all for you, babe. Can't believe you're going. Yes, we do. All right.
We love you, Bert.
On the count of three, everybody say Blvd Bert. 1, 2, 3. Blvd Bert! Yes, that's.
Rest in paradise.
Before I put this in my pocket, do I blow it out or what?
Blow it out.
Put it in your pocket and blow it out later.
Blow it out, guys. Blow it out. We don't want to start a fire. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting us. Yeah, thank you.
Thank all of you for coming.
You got pull, baby. You got pull.
Bert, this is all for you. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you.
It's bat life, fool.
Man, he can't even see me.